Hi, this is Kevin with KGM JAM, owner of ProAdvertisersClub, a totally free site to advertise, with another episode of Farming Simulator, and doing a 180 here and jumping over to the Deadwood map. Now there's two maps. You've got the map with mining, trees, and farm, and then you've got the map with just mining and trees. Basically, so instead of having farmland, it's just all trees. There's only one mining area, and I'll show you that in a second, but let's start out here at this cabin. It's on the edge of the map, and I want to show you something. Now you can't, that's the edge of the map, okay? That's where we're at, right there. But usually they have like a mountain so you can't see, but on this one you can see over there, and on some places you can jump off the edge of the map and you end up underneath that, non-playable, but just something. You know, it's cool scenery to have. So now up here, for some reason, they have a dump station. Uh, it's way, as you can tell on the map, out of the way. Like right here, you have that's a firewood production. And I could buy that if I want it. And there's a chainsaw already there. Then over here, this is the area where you're going to do the mining, okay? And then this building you got to buy in order to operate, and you have to buy all three properties. There's one here, one here, one here, and then you can start mining. Then here's the farmland. Here's a bunch of the stores, the sell points spread out over here. So if you do the other map, when you download the app from the mod page, you get both maps in that one mod. So when you go to start the game, you got to choose between the one or the other. Alright, so let's go and see what equipment I own. And since I'm not going to be farming, I'm going to sell everything. But let's see if there's anything I want to keep. I think I'm going to sell that too. So let's go and get rid of everything and then start buying mining equipment. So owned items. And on every map that you download or that's already in the game, I always like to come in and sell all the equipment, especially if I'm playing, you know, where I'm not cheating and getting the government subsidy, because that way you can go get what you want. And I can do it a lot cheaper and have money left over. And there we go. And so I got 2,149,000 from that. Alright, so let's go back to the map. And actually, let's just go to the store and buy a car. That's the fastest vehicle I think you can get that I know of. Yeah, that's a mod. Lizard Road Rage. Alright, now let's do a quick drive around the map. So here's the store. This is where you'll get your equipment. And it's right at the base of the mountain. And of course, if you don't want the traffic, you can turn it off in the settings. Actually, I need to go to settings real quick and get everything where I like it. I got it on 1 day per month. That's fine. Snow on. Everything else should be where I like it. Now, there is no traffic up this road. You'll never get any cars up it, which is good because it's pretty much a single lane road. Whoop, whoop, whoop. So you can already tell the kind of traveling you're going to do for certain waypoints and sell points and all that, because unless you cut the trees down, there's really nowhere to put anything. So I'm going to go ahead and buy this. And now I can have access to the production chain. So if you look on the right hand side, you need stones, diesel, and water to get it running. And once you get it running, it's on the right hand side, they're outgoing products. It's going to separate it into coal, lime, limestone, dirt, gravel, sand, iron ore, pay dirt, stone powder, road salt. Now, gold will come from the pay dirt. All right, pay dirt and charcoal or coal. Those are the two things you need with water at the processing plant that you got to build, or you got to take it all the way. Let's go look at it on the map. In the game, it's all the way over here, which is the farthest point away. So the reason I did the farm map, even though I'm not farming, is I already own. Let's go see. If you go to this page and you go to farmland, it will show you what you own. It gives me 58 and 20. And I just bought that, but I got to buy 16, 15, and 14 in order to operate it. So select, buy. Select, buy. Select, buy. Alright, so that took $1 million. Now I got to put in the government subsidy sign, which is under construction. Go to production, go down to generators, and it's the second to last one. You don't want the municipal. That's not going to give you enough money. That's $8,400 a month. This is $8.5 million a month right here. Is this cheating? Hell yeah. Okay, so there we go. So every hour I'm going to start getting like $350,000. Because remember, my calendar's 1 day equals 1 month. So every hour is like 2 days. So basically it's like every half an hour, because it pays by the hour in that situation. Okay, so I got that taken care of. So now let's go back and get in my car and go take a look at the mine pit. So now you see the two-tone color? This grayish dirt is what you can mine. And it is limited, but you'll never run out type of thing. I mean, it does dry up as you dig it, and then it's layered. So you can start up here if you want, and then go down and work your way down type of thing. But over here, if you pull up to here with a dump truck or a trailer, it will load it already dug for you. You don't have to buy a digger. You don't have to buy a shovel or a tractor to dig it. It will just, or an excavator. You just pull up and it's a fill point. I'm glad they put that in there. It's pretty cool. It saves you some time. So you get the choice. You don't have to do it like that. Now up there is where you dump the dump truck, and it's just rock. That's all it is. You also dump the water here and the diesel. You just dump it right in there and it fills it up. Now when I do something like that, it takes away from the value of the car if I go to sell it. So you really don't want to do that. But sometimes I like to do that. I like to just jump off the side of a mountain. Like right now. Let's see what happens. Boom. Let's see if I can get it to stand up here. Doesn't look good, so let's sell it. All right. All right, and now let's go back to the store. And I was going to drive around the town, so I got to buy another car. I might as well go ahead and buy the dump truck. You don't have to use this one, but this is the one that's, you know, usually what, because it's designed to carry a heavy weight. And the other trailers aren't. And if you turn that on in the game settings, it will act like that. It won't let you fill up the trailer because it's not designed, but if you want to cheat, it will let you carry it just like this one. Otherwise, you have to use something like this. I think I already bought it, right? Yeah, there it is. All right, let's go look at the rest of the town real quick. So, where do you get water and diesel? Well, you can buy a mod and put it up there to get it, but it takes like 20-30 minutes to load. So, I come here with the tank, and it takes 2 minutes. It's a lot faster if you come right here. Okay, that's the water tower. Can't miss it. The big blue tower in the middle. Well, actually, it's not in the middle. It's on the edge of the map, but very easy to see. And then for diesel, you're going to come all the way down. I'm definitely breaking the speed limit in this town. Oh, train. It's easier to control it from inside the vehicle, but I like the view out here better. And here's the gas station right here. So you got to come all the way over here to get it. And again, the same thing, it fills up faster here. If you get the mod, it takes forever to fill up. And here's, you can go back this way if you want. There's the mountain, and you're back all the way over. Take a right here, and it takes you back to where you want to go. And these fences drive me nuts. I hit them all the time. And that's the mountain on the left. Oh, shit. That guy just saved me. It was going to be upside down. I'd have to sell it again. No, it's not very realistic, but it's a video game. It's just addictive and fun, the way it should be. But it's just, that's what I mean about this fence. When I hit it, bad things happen. park this guy right here for right now. Let's go get a load of rocks. Now, if you're going to use the AI a lot, you want to turn off the traffic, because it will mess your AI up bad. And if you don't pay attention, it could be sitting for hours not moving if you don't check on it. Now this only carries 25,000. Well, that's a lot, but so one trip will last a while though. It takes about an hour for it to go through one trailer load. So you do 4 or 5 trips, you're good to go for probably a good 2-3 hours that you're playing. So what we're going to do is we're going to go get some rock, load it, get the diesel, get the water, load it, and then go build the building to process it down below on my property, because that will make it a lot closer. And again, if you want to excavate it, go buy an excavator, a front loader, all that stuff, bucket truck, whatever they call them, and you can dig it up. Or you can just drive over here and fill up. What I like about any platform is that they provide options. If you don't like to use it like that, if you want to keep it as realistic as possible, that's cool. You have the option. But I like it when a platform will keep the option open for both sides, like the government subsidy. You don't have to use it, but if you want to, it's there. And now that's a mod, so the team didn't do that, but they make it so it's possible. And any team that does that, I think, is doing a great service, because you want to keep everybody happy, right? You want to attract as many people as possible, and it's just a good thing to have. Okay, start filling, L3, and boom, just like that, I got a full dump truck of stone. Now it's unprocessed. And I think the gold mining was a lot more popular than they realized. So I'm hoping in 2025 it's even better than what it was in 2022. I just started playing 2022 a couple months ago. I've had it since 2021, but I put it in a storage unit, forgot all about it, was cleaning out my storage unit 4 months ago, came across my PlayStation, came across the game, and started playing. So I'm still learning the FS22 system. To play the FS25 coming out at the end of the year here, you got to have the PlayStation 5. So I probably won't be playing that for a while, because I'm not spending no $500 on it. I'll wait for it to come down to 100, 200. So that just loads up into there. And then you just go back and forth getting rock. So I'm going to go park this out of the way. Now let's go to the store, and we're going to buy a semi-truck. And now we're going to buy a water tank, which I got to go to tools. And I think it's under miscellaneous. Yep, okay, liquid tank. So that one holds 150,000. I think there's one that holds 200,000. $250 to be exact. Okay, boom. Yeah, right, this one right here. Alright, now let's do the diesel first. I guess I should have gone the other way. I think the other way's shorter. Now, when you fill it up with diesel and you empty it, at that point you can then put in whatever you want. You don't have to go clean it because it had diesel in it. It does it automatically. So you don't have to have multiple dedicated tanks. This is a pretty big map. It's an easy map, but by not buying your own buildings and putting them as close as you can, if I was so inclined, I'd take out a lot of those trees and try to put it up there. But anybody who's tried to do forestry in Farming Simulator, I'm not any good at it. It's kind of taxing for me. I'm a little impatient, so. But that, if you're so inclined, definitely that's something you can do. Now I tried backing up into the river. I could not get it to work for water, so try it if you want. Okay, refuel. So you see down there, it's filled. It takes a little bit under 2 minutes, maybe a minute and a half. And then what's that across the street? I think that's... I can't buy the gas station. I can buy my own though and put it closer, which I'm going to do. So all my farmland will just be like a new city. Okay, we're almost done here, 65%. Let's see if it keeps filling if I walk away. I'm trying to remember what this is. Grain dryer. Huh. Yep, it kept filling even though I walked away. Now if you change vehicles, it won't. But you can get out and walk around and be okay. Alright, let's get this up the mountain and dump it. Whoa! Now this one tank will last your whole gaming session easily. Maybe a couple. So you don't have to do this very often. So I guess there really isn't a need for me to go put a fuel station like right here, because I own the land on the left and the right. Now, even though this is called Deadwood, it's not modeled after anything in Deadwood, from what I understand. But I play Skyrim also, have been for, what, 14 years now? Or no, 12. And just like Farming Simulator, they got an incredible mod community that on their own time and own dime make mods for the game. And that is, I just love that. It is such a cool thing to have. And the way you load the mods up, you got to do it before you start the game. If you load it up, it will appear in all the games, all the saved games, as long as you got the blue box checked. And it will allow you to check that before you load the game. So you can turn it on and off for, like, you can turn on for one game and off in another, a saved game. And there you go. So now we're going to go get water. I'm definitely not going to drive this off the side of the mountain. Now this is a game I would love to see, including Skyrim, get dropped on a Web3 platform. Web3 is when it would be tokenized and NFTs would be introduced. So like the water would be an NFT per gallon maybe, or like 100,000 gallons on an NFT that you have to buy. And the token though, like up there I got gold, right, or US dollars, but it would, maybe they call it the FS22 token, whatever, but you can either reinvest that into the game or you could take it off and put it into an exchange. So people would be farming crops to sell to other players. You can do that in a Web3 game. And then they have a real market. Anybody who's familiar with Web3, it's just incredible. It hasn't gone mainstream yet, but when it does, it's the future. It's going to happen. Whether Farming Simulator ever does it, I don't know. Okay, see, so I can fill now with water. It's not going to say, oh, you got diesel residue in there or anything like that. And this does load a little bit slower. Let me see if I can go buy. Oh no, we're gonna buy a building next after we dump this. Actually, no, I need to buy a lawnmower or a forage harvester. Let's do that. And I don't have enough money, so I can't. Let's just do a lawnmower. I can't even do that. Alright. Let's speed it up a little bit so I can get some more money. Now, here you can do jobs. If you're playing without cheating, like you're not getting the government subsidy, you come here and they'll give you the equipment to go work and make money that way to buy things, just like I'm doing with the government subsidy. Okay, let's go to 10 times. Now, see up there's 366,843. That's going to change soon, probably by the time I dump this water. Now, there's more than one way to skin a cat. So what I'm showing you is what I know or do, but you can watch other YouTubers or you can do it yourself. Your imagination's your limit on how you mix and match stuff, on how to get things done. This is just a basic outline. You know, you could have a different semi-truck, you could have a different trailer, different strategy. Maybe you don't want the government subsidy, you want to work your ass off to get that money to buy it. And when you do, guess what? You're not going to jump off the sides of mountains with it because you spent 3 weeks playing the game to get enough money to buy it. But you know, later on, I might try to experiment with the trees and then level the ground. I might be able to just remove them with the help of a tool, so I don't have to spend my time cutting them. That'll be another video, though. Alright, so we're done up top here. And if you look now, right there, it's running. Once you get all 3 ingredients, it starts separating. So the very top are the stones. That's from the one dump truck that we dropped. The diesel, the water, those are the 3 ingredients. Below that are all that it's separating. And it's pretty level. Now, in real life, or if they a mod that goes into it a little bit different, one dump truck of stone will only have maybe 1 or 2 items in it. You won't get all the, you know, this is very unrealistic. You're going to get even match of gold, you know, pay dirt, which is gold. Now, you'd think it'd be iron ore, but it's not. It's pay dirt is what they use. But it's not going to be like that in real life. So here we go on the right-hand side. There's a bit better picture. Coal, stone, diesel, water, and then this is everything that I'm getting. Alright, so now let's go. Okay, I got enough money now. So let's go back to the store. And buy my forge harvester. And and that's the Deadwood mod. So I'm going to do the big X because I don't know what the difference is between them. Okay, now I need a header. So go down to the Forage Harvester headers. Okay, that one is 6.2 meters, as is that one. Now let's buy a trailer for it. I just forgot that sign. Well, it's not filling up, so that trailer might not be designed to carry it, but it's, I just want to mow it anyway. So what I got to do is clear out. I could put it right on top of here. I don't need to mow all this to put it there, but if you don't, you're driving around in head-high grass, right? Let's dump that. It's not doing anything. If it would have filled it up in the trailer, I would have gone and sold it, but I'll have to figure out what's going on here later. I love to do an outline first and then knock it out. Some people like to just go back and forth. Let me see if I can get the AI to do it. Yeah, cool. Alright, so now I can go do something. Well, maybe not. Why did it stop? Oh, hold on. Maybe I gotta have the trailer on there. Let's see what happens when I put the trailer on there. Okay, it's still not filling up, but it at least is working. Alright, so now I can go do something else. Which is go get another pile of rock, because I'm going to run out there. Now don't think you got to drive down in there. If you do, you're going to get stuck. Just drive up along the edge. Alright, now I've got... Yeah, I was out of stone, actually. So... So actually it does it faster than I thought. Okay, you're going to need a lot more stone than that then. But you see how the diesel and water's is keeping up. Alright, let's see. This guy's almost done. So let's go down to construction. And it's going to be production. Factories. Gold production, that's what you want. Alright, I gotta wait for him to get out of the way there. And I'm going to want to turn it that way. Okay, there's nothing on this side that I need to come in on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it right up against the fence. Actually, that will fit right in there. Let's just put it right there. Alright, so now what I'm going to do... Oh shit. Why did it stop? Oh, it's turning around. Okay. Now I got to open this up. So what I'm going to need is water, pay dirt, and coal. Okay, the pay dirt and the coal will come from upstairs, so let's get up there and go get it. And then I'll go grab some water with the water tank. Okay, I need pay dirt or coal. And it's actually pay dirt and coal, but I can only do one at a time. Now there might be some trailers where you can do multiple. I'll check into that later. And the mods, you can carry a lot more than just 25,000 units. If you've done any mountain driving, this is called switchbacks, and it's a way to get down the mountain without going, because you don't want a very steep road because it's very dangerous. A lot of people get killed every year. So by doing a switchback, you can make the grade a little bit less steep, and even then it's still steep, like especially on this one. If your brakes went out right now, you'd probably, well, the left side, you could probably use the wall as to bounce off of, but you go right into the trees, you would not be able to make that curve, that's for sure. Okay, you dump that. And there you go. I now got 24,000 coal. I won't start working though until I put the pay dirt and the water in. And I'm out of time, so if you get a chance, go check out ProAdvertisersClub. Check out my eBay store, KGM JAM. Please like, subscribe, and follow. And next episode, I'll start producing the gold. Thank you for watching, and have a nice day.